Coming up now, we have got with us, we've got Logan Storm or Cameron Thomson. What do you prefer, Logan or Cameron?
Logan's fine with me.
Logan Storm, and we've got Kid Thomson here as well. I don't ken his first name, so hi Kid, how are you?
I'm doing very well, Terry. How are you?
I'm doing fine myself. So we're going to have a wee interview with the guys later on, but introduce yourselves. What are you? What are you to Pro2?
My name is Logan Storm. I'm a former professional wrestler. I'm now fully retired from in-ring, and I am the owner of Pro2.
I'm Kid Thomson. I'm the backstage interviewer and sometime host of the YouTube channel.
So, Kid, important job for you.
Well, yes, I like to think so.
Aye, well.
He's almost the face of Pro2.
Oh, there we go. He's a face of Pro2. You know, he's got a face for radio, really.
He definitely has a face for radio.
I better watch what I'm saying or I'll finish up my back down here.
It's been said many times.
You're right. Well, welcome back to part 2 of the show, and this is the part you've all been waiting for. We have got Logan Storm and Kid Thomson, and they are going to be telling us all about Pro2 in this part. In fact, it's just going to come up right now. Right, guys, how did Pro2 start?
Well, Pro2 originally was a pipe dream with myself and another couple of wrestlers. One of them is now currently residing in, he tells me it's North Korea, but I know that it's not North Korea because he manages to get some telegraphs and pigeons to me back and forwards. So, you know. And we decided that we were going to open up a wrestling promotion where we could showcase up-and-coming talent mixed with talent that's already established and things like that, and give people an opportunity. Sadly, it was my pipe dream, and there was like a committee based originally, and now it's me, but I do have a team that works with me as such, and that's what we've put into place for Pro2, is the team and myself organise it.
And with the team, it'll make it a wee bit easier for you, or it'll be quite a stressful thing that you're doing, but the team, does it make it easier?
I would be lying if I said I had a fringe when I started this. There's certain members of the team, Kid, that tend to kind of stress me out on rare occasions, like Big Bad John, my show day manager. He likes to wind me up on show days, and I have to keep him to a minimum roar, and then trying to keep on top of Kid and all the things that he's doing, because he's like my technical genius for doing like our YouTube channel, our backstage interviews. He pieces all that together and stuff. So, and then I've got Jamie Leckie, who does all media, sorts all the stuff out that way. He does all the filming, all the photography. It's all his team. We've got James Hamilton that does our special effects. We've got Kurt Johansson, who does commentary alongside Kid Thomson when Kid's not busy trying to do interviews at the same time. And obviously we've got Billy Kirkwood on staff as well, because he is our commissioner of the Jokers division, which is the whole idea of their first show of the year, Joker's Wild.
Joker's Wild. And the first show of the year, I believe, is in Troon.
It's absolutely in Troon. It's literally a stone's throw away from the studio.
It is. And that's on?
It's on May 1st. We've changed the time. We've changed the venue, because originally we were going to be in Irvine. But we've changed to Troon. Let's give the seaside town of Troon a little bit of excitement. So we've decided we're going to do an afternoon show. And then that way you can be home, as Suave Gav, where resident MC said, home in time for your steak pie and chips.
Well, that's good. And Kid, you interview a lot of people. Who's your favourite, or who has been your favourite?
Gutted.
Well, apart from yourself, Terry.
Apart from me, yes, of course.
Apart from yourself. Well, I've interviewed a lot of up-and-coming wrestlers. I've interviewed some more experienced wrestlers. In my experience, they're all great fun to work with, great fun to interview. My most interesting one was probably Ruby Roberts and Emily Hayden. They had a bit of a brawl while I was attempting to get an interview from them.
Oh, that'd be murder.
Oh, it's a dangerous workplace environment, that's what I say.
Yeah, I think it would be.
There's no campaign at Pro2.
No, there's no campaign, no. Well, that's something that doesn't go with it anyway, to be quite truthful. So, and do you wrestle?
I have done some training just to get some sort of experience of so I can speak about and speak to wrestlers. I have done some minimal training just to get an idea of what it's like, so I can speak on it with some kind of experience.
That's a good idea. And was it Logan that trained you, or?
Yes, for the most part, I've been Logan Storm. I did do some training up at Kilbirnie with Bobby Roberts at Respect Pro Wrestling. Respect Pro, yeah.
The Respect Pro Wrestling, back when Bobby was nice, and then he became a bit of a, how can we put
Not
it?
so nice.
Not so nice. North Ayrshire's most hated man, shall we say, unfortunately.
Oh dear, dear. Well, as you may or may not know, I've been involved with the golden era, and I'm in contact with some of the guys. In fact, I've been talking to Martin Gillett, and Martin Gillett is actually listening in. Do you know Martin?
I've had the pleasure of speaking to Martin on 2 or 3 occasions.
Yes, indeed. We know Glitter Boy very well.
Very well, very well. And actually, it was quite funny because at the last wrestlers reunion up here in Scotland, Martin taken time out his busy schedule to come and to chat to me about me running my shows and things like that, and it was much appreciated. The insight you can get from the guys that came before you is probably the most valuable you could ever get.
Yeah.
I mean, without you guys paving the way, we wouldn't have a stage to perform on.
Well, aye, that's true. And like so that Martin and Johnny, friends of mine, good friends of mine, I must say, they're really there to help everybody. They really are, kind of thing. And it is invaluable, I think, that the advice they get from you.
That's right, and such a wealth of available content on YouTube that now made its way to YouTube. You know, from the World of Sport era. It's a learning experience, and they have some valuable insight to offer. Absolutely.
I've been to the Wrestlers Reunion. You've been down once. You haven't been at Blackpool yet.
I've not been at Blackpool.
No.
It's only really the Scottish one I've been there. I've been invited to lots of other ones, but just the Scottish one I've been at.
And Kid, you've been. I know you've been. I saw you a couple of times. In fact, I remember now you were the wrestling.
I'll be the reigning, defending Thumb War reunion champion.
So.
Currently undisputed.
I think you're trying to stir up some trouble there, Terry, is what I think.
Well, what is some excitement in here? What bouts can we see? What belts? Can you explain some of the belts?
Well, we've got the Billington Bulldogs coming all the way from Goulburn, Wigan.
Is that the Billington Bulldogs, is it?
Yes, indeed. I make no bones about it. I'm a big fan of those lads. They'll be facing Hammerhead Smith and Rob Valentine, I believe.
Valentine, yep.
For the as I say, the Billington Bulldogs are actually the current Pro 2 Tag Team Champions. You'll be able to see that at Troon Concert Hall on May 1st for Joker's Wild.
May 1st,
Also, the show's called Joker's Wild, and it is a tournament for our Why So Serious title. So that's very, very highly contested. That is basically we're sort of mid-card belt, as people call them, but we don't have mid-cards. There's no such thing as a mid-card. Everybody on my show is a superstar as far as I'm concerned.
Can you explain, and don't hit me about this, why so serious? Why so serious?
Right, so as I just said there about the mid-card belt, so when you look at the WWF, just for instance, right, so they used to have the Winged Eagle, which is your heavyweight belt.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be the Winged Eagle heavyweight belt. Then you had your Intercontinental title, which was the kind of mid-card belt or the workhorse belt.
Yep.
And, people, they want that belt so that they can go to the next belt. But why? My reasoning is why. That belt's just as serious as the other one, because Intercontinental is actually a heavyweight title. It's an Intercontinental heavyweight title. So that's a serious belt. So to get to that level, you're a serious competitor. So why so serious? Yeah, because it is a serious title. Let's take it serious.
Right, okay.
It's just as glorious as a heavyweight belt or a tag belt or the Bells Division belt or even the Scottish Interpromotional belt. All my belts are of the same standard. There's nobody that is top tier.
Top tier. Well. So that's that explained then. Hope you understand that. I got it there as well.
We are doing Bound Station again. This is going to be our version of WrestleMania called Battle Lines in October. We have a show in Anbank, which is Brawl at the Hall 2. That's going to be a special show there. We're going to immortalise a member of the local community of Anbank who's been a bit of a wee cornerstone for us every time we've been down at the hall, and he's helped us out with lots of things. He's sadly no longer with us now and just recently passed. So we're going to be there and we're going to have him immortalised with Pro 2 there with a wee specialty, but we're going to announce that closer to the time. And we also have an over 18 show. Now we're predominantly family friendly, but we're doing an over 18 show in Venue 38 in Ayr.
Oh, very good.
So that's going to be an over 18 show and later on at night.
That's in August.
That's August 27th. That is, and we've managed to secure a huge name in UK wrestling.
Okay.
He's also been known to be on the WWE network.
But are we getting privileged to know who it is, or are we keeping that secret at the moment?
Well, if I just said he was what's known as UK's wrestling oddity.
All right.
The
Okay.
guys that sit there that's huge fans will know who that is, and casual fans will go, oh, actually, I think I know who that is.
No, okay. Okay.
Wow.
So that's great. So you actually got a busy year.
A busy year. We've been asked. We're now doing gala days and stuff as well. So a lot of people have been contacting us about coming and doing gala days. There's a couple of holiday camps that's been interested in us going and doing a run of them. The independent holiday camps, your Part Deans and things like that. They've been interested in bringing us in. So that would be probably a week long in the summer, where we would just pack up the van, start doing a Troon and work the way up, the way up to North Ayrshire.
That's great. That's great, guys. I was going to ask you, have you got a wee question that we could ask for some of the listeners?
Yes, indeed. We've actually got a competition running. If you'd be so kind as to allow us to run a competition.
An exclusive competition, only for Ayrshire Online Radio.
Oh, God,
Yes,
not
indeed.
a problem. Thank you very much.
Well, as you know, and we'll say it again, the Troon Concert Hall will be having Jokers Wild on May 1st at 2:30 p.m. Now, we've got 2 tickets to win for that.
Right.
And to do so, all you need to do is answer this question. The most famous tag team in British wrestling history is called the British Bulldogs. Now, can you name both members of the British Bulldogs? And that's our question.
Right.
Wow.
Did you get that? So you have to name both names of the British Bulldogs.
Yes, indeed.
And for that, it's 2 tickets.
2 tickets to the Troon Concert Hall on May 1st for Jokers Wild.
And how did they get the tickets? Just get them at
They
the
can
door?
pick the tickets up on the door if they get their details into yourself here at Ayrshire Online Radio, and we will just keep their names on the door and we'll get them in. And just we'll throw in, let's say we'll get them to do a wee meet and greet with one of the wrestlers this year.
Wow, that's a great prize. Thanks very much, guys, for that.
No, you're most welcome. Most welcome.
Well, sadly, we've came to the end of the interview. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for giving us your time. I'm going to get out here with Soft Cell, Pet Shop Boys, Purple Zone, and take care, guys.
No,
Thank you very much for having us.